Okay, welcome back guys. Just got another backtesting session for you guys today, and we are just going to be extending the current month of August, and we're going to be finishing off this month today, which is going to be really nice. So we'll get straight into it. Just extend this by 1 week. We'll end it off there. Okay, so let's hop straight into it. And as per usual, we will skip up to the first Tuesday and we'll go full screen. So let's start on the daily time frame. So clearly, market is in a tricky position right now. Does look like we're just in this tight range. Got a lot of sell side as well as buy side. So with this in mind, we are in this daily gap. And it seems to be like we are respecting it currently. However, we did come up on the 4 hour and tap into this 4 hour gap, and we have now seen a push up. Haven't quite inversed that 4 hour yet, but again, we do have all of these hourly fair value gaps to watch out for, even though that's fairly small. But yeah, we'll definitely keep an eye out on this 15. So yeah, it looks like we are going to be bullish today, but always do have short in mind in case you want to come down and maybe into this order block again, or even to these fair value gaps, this one right here, as well as this order block. So I will draw up on this just to get the AQ of this range. So I would probably like us to have a pullback because this range is quite long without seeing any pullbacks. So again, let's start this off. Okay, so we're just accumulating now. Okay, we've tapped into this 15-minute gap. We also have on AS. Looks like AS has inversed that 15. We have not just yet. But again, haven't really seen a reaction off of that 15-minute just yet, which isn't something I really want to see. And I'll keep an eye out on this hourly fair value gap in case we inverse it. But again, it looks like we're flipping bearish here, as we do have our PO3, well, accumulation, and now we're manipulating into this 5-minute gap. And I do see us seeking lower. Probably would be fine to take this inversion, but I am going to wait for an inversion of this hourly as well as this 15. So yeah, like I said, that probably would have been a safe trade to take, but I'm not really sold. Got 3 minutes until we inverse this. So yeah, we probably could take a trade now. We're nowhere near the EQ of this range just yet, so I do see us going lower. And I'll take an inversion of this candle here. Okay. Not the best entry, but we'll take it. We'll go break even at EQ, and then we'll target this hourly fair value gap, and then this order block, and then the sell side down there as our final draw. So if this trade does hit, it'd be a very nice trade. But so I rate this an A setup just purely because market is in a bit of a choppy range right now. Safe to go break even now. That's really what we wanted. Nice. Take 50% off there. And then another 50% off there. And then I'm going to trail stops like really aggressively now. Okay, we got stopped out there. Yeah, it does look price is reversing now after tapping into that order block. So yeah, pretty good trade right there. And we'll move on to the next day. So we'll get straight into it. Okay, so again, we clearly have a lot of resting buy side up here. Like these highs all across here, you know what I mean. However, we have respected this daily gap, which is not really something we want to see as we are this close to all-time highs. But yeah, still in this choppy range. However, it does look like we have seen a PO3 with a manipulation. Now we're distributing. But instead of distributing properly, we've just started to reaccumulate. So With that in mind, again, hourly does also look to be the same, and 15-minute as well. So although we did respect that daily gap, I don't really see us coming down to this level, just because if we go on to the lower time frame, it is a clear accumulation and manipulation into this 4-hour gap. So yeah, again, we'll watch what price is doing. We have this 5-minute gap that we just tapped into at 10 AM open, which is good. And it looks like AS did not. Okay. So I mean, we should be safe to potentially take. Okay. I'll take this inversion. I don't really like how we swept those highs, but we still do have SMT with AS. Okay, there's our inversion. And then we'll go break even here. And then we can just target all of this resting sell side. Probably going to still be an A setup. We do have SMT with AS, but it isn't time frame aligned to the 15-minute. And again, market is in this choppy range, which I don't really like. So we can try them there. Okay, very good displacement. Let's see what we do here now that we've swept this high. We did have SMT with AS as well before we even entered the trade, but we've since broke it. Okay. Stopped out at break even there. Does price keep on running to our TP? Well, it would have stopped us out anyway. Just looked like it wanted to tap into that 15 again and make equal lows. But can't really do anything about that. Better than a loss. Am I right? No. So, move on to the next day. And yeah, we've come up into this daily order block. And to me, this does look like a bit of a PO3. So, accumulation, and now we're manipulating, probably to sweep these highs or to tap into this order block up here. But yeah, I will keep an eye on this. But like, it just does look very bullish to me. But I'll keep that in mind, just in the back of my mind, in case we do see a potential reversal. We've tapped into this 15-minute. Let's say this 1 minute get respected, and then I will enter. We've got our inversion, but we don't have a change in state of delivery yet, so I am a bit cautious. Have not broken that. Okay. So it does not look like we're going to get an entry. Or we're reaccumulating. Yeah, nothing for us really here. Okay, we dumped. Good thing we didn't take that first inversion, although it wasn't a proper inversion. But we did just come down and tap into this discounted hourly, and AS did not. So we can look for a long now. Probably will be safe to take a long off the inversion of this candle here. Maybe we're not going to get it. I'll try them there. Very tight stop. And I'm just going to go light risk. Like extremely light risk. Okay, let's try them. Oh, almost got stopped out. even. You know what, we're at a 2R, so I will take one contract off there. Let's just leave the rest to run, I guess. I'm not gonna trim aggressively. Sorry. Trail aggressively, I mean. I'll trail at this protected low. Come on. Let's move stops to there. No, you want to break that high. Come on. No, maybe not. Well, look, that just shows why being patient is a virtue in trading. So yeah, we'll move on to the next day. Friday, last day of the week. Hopefully we can catch a good trade and have a completely green week. So we've inversed this daily gap, which is nice, what I like to see. However, my theory could now be correct, as we have swept these highs out on ES and we haven't swept them on NQ. We do have SMT at these highs, which does really indicate to me this is a higher time frame power of 3 and we are wanting to seek lower. So we've got our accumulation, our manipulation, and now we're looking to distribute lower. So with that in mind, let's try to find a setup, and perfect. We have this 15-minute that we'll be watching out for, or for price to come back and tap into it. But again, it does look like we've sold off quite a bit at market open. Okay, so AS is extremely high up, and we've got SMT right now with AS. I think I might try them here at this inversion. Leave stops pretty tight, and then just target this. Target the bottom of this. So we'll go break even there, and then I will leave the rest to run down here. And again, very light risk, but I guess we'll try them there. Oh. Okay. Very good. I'll take 50% off there and leave the rest to run. Probably gonna trail stops fairly aggressively, but again, it is one contract. Okay, get stopped out there. Not really a big deal. Do we end up sweeping these lows? And we do. So again, narrative was what was right. Probably shouldn't have trailed so aggressively, but it is what it is. And we'll see how we did. Okay, so 86% win rate. Been pretty good so far. Now we can check the August stats. Okay, so the month of August, just 10%, 10,000 on a 100k account, which is alright. No, a single loss this whole month, which is impressive. And yeah, last month wasn't really the greatest, but still we did the same amount in the month. If we had risked a lot more in these last few trades, we would have probably bumped this up to quite a lot, as we have been hitting good risk to rewards. But again, decent profit factor, good win rate. That's all you can really ask for in a strategy when you're backtesting. So I hope you guys enjoyed and have a good trading day tonight.